There's so many people here. All we knew was that hotel invited Zhongli over. I never thought we'd be meeting so many old friends. Happy Lantern Rite, everyone!
Oh, I see. So the important guest is the conqueror of demons. I've been looking forward to meeting you. The director didn't mention anything when she invited us. What a pleasant surprise. To convene here with all of you is indeed a great honor. Could this new guest be Master Xingqiu's friend?
Oh, the fuck is my face? Just like, ha, nice. I like how we're playing along with this joke. Looks like Zhao knows him too.
Yes, yes.
Of course. Alright.
I'm glad we're only having tea today. What if I got drunk and said something nonsensical? I'd surely become an object of ridicule to someone I've just met.
No such thing. I wouldn't dare disrespect the director's guest.
You're not allowed to leave Paimon here alone. To be honest, Paimon's worried about saying the wrong thing.
Did you talk about anything interesting before we started the meal? Anything fun I missed out on?
Oh, we were talking about cooking. Mr. Zhongli told us that he went on a trip to Qiaoyang Village the other day and got a hold of some uncommon ingredients. Tea seed oil and sesame oil. He suggested I try using those in my new dishes.
Oh, no wonder he left his post for so long that day. Those ingredients would be difficult for anyone else to find. I guess I'll need his help next time as well.
About you and Venti. Could he be a partner in your family business?
That's right. You know how my family is. A lot of business secrets can't just be divulged at the dinner table.
Ah, just as I thought. Let's depart. You go ahead.
You gotta have them alone so that people can put more fuel on the Zhao Exfilmine ship. You know, I don't think I'm going to you know, maybe after the next event is when I think I'll just put all my stuff into actually going through the damn desert, as much as I really don't want to. But I really do have to sometime before the next update. It's either going to be before the next event, or after the next event, or as soon as the next character banner rolls around. Because it will have to be around that time. Like, that's the longest. And this literally an update after that will be the desert again. Wish they could end a whole update of a break. Somewhat. But after the final desert exploration, at least I know the worst will have passed us. Unless for some reason the entire fire region is just going to be nothing but bullshit. Which I doubt. At least a fucking forest that's probably constantly on fire would look better than a bland-ass desert. Though it would be nothing but burnt remains. Oh, are you alright? What happened to your voice line? I should be the one asking you that.
It's hard to describe.
Unfamiliar with gatherings like this?
It's not that. There were those among the Adepti who loved gatherings and idle chit-chat. Sometimes they would call up a few others for a drink. Even I got dragged along to their gatherings many times. The Adepti all have their specialties, making most of them proud and arrogant. Everything they say is straight from the heart. It never gets too complicated, but this time...
I understand. It's all Venti's fault.
No. I didn't mean that.
If you said Rex Lapis, he probably would have tore into us.
So you know his true identity. I'll get straight to the point then. The Animo Archon is a free spirit, and his temperament is as carefree as the music he plays on the flute. It's easy for a god like him to live in harmony with humans, and that's something I might never be able to do.
You don't have to be like them.
That does sound like something you would say. No matter. I know it feels strangely novel.
Strange in a good way?
Yes. The parlor director went out of her way with the invitation, so it was difficult to turn her down. I had made mental preparations before agreeing to come. She told me that all the guests today would be acquainted with elemental power, and I knew that you would be here, but I didn't expect the other guests to be...
No one would have guessed.
General Capisis always said that we should live in the present and enjoy every pleasant surprise. Perhaps that's what I should do with what I'm feeling now, but I think he meant designing clothes for those around him. The clothes were intricately designed, but inconvenient to wear. Brother Bosacius never tried to hide his distaste in front of him. Rex Lapis did like his designs and even collected quite a few. The outfit he wears now was also designed by General Capisis himself.
Can he make some outfits for us?
I never saw him wear this during the war. I didn't expect him to start wearing it later.
Oh, here you are. I'm not intruding, right?
You're not. What is it?
Hu Tao saw that everyone's done eating and asked the staff to bring out the desserts. Paimon got so anxious that you weren't back yet that she scarfed down her dessert without the usual slurping and munching.
But not so anxious that she can't eat. Sounds like she'll be okay.
To be honest, I was kind of worried too. You looked a little restless just now, and I thought you weren't used to the food here and was planning to head back to Wangshu Inn for something Yanchao made.
You're worrying too much.
Zhao, don't pull any luministic wind cyclings on us.
Why would I?
I think I said that wrong.
Anyway, let's head back.
Please wait. There's another reason why I came looking for you. Here, take these. I brought them for you.
Almond tofu?
Yup. Since the Masterful Chef's competition, you could say that Yanshao and I are not only competitors, but good friends as well. I visit him at Wangshu Inn sometimes to discuss our cooking. I heard him say that the esteemed guest on the roof loves nothing more than a good plate of almond tofu. So I learned a thing or two about the dish from him. I'll be honest. Before Hu Tao invited everyone, she secretly came looking for me, told me about the guests she planned to invite, and asked me for some suggestions on what she should order. So I made a few servings of almond tofu for you guys in advance. Take them as a token of gratitude for your support. When I told Guoba that I was making these for you, he started eagerly running around the kitchen and helping a lot too.
Thank you, Xiangli and Goba.
Thank you for the trouble. There was no need to...
What the fuck? I was trying to get it out. Ahem.
And Guoba, too.
You're welcome. Oh, the almond tofu I made probably tastes and feels a little different from the type Yanshao cooks. Please let me know if there's any improvements I should make.
Okay.
That's all. Alrighty, we should head back now. We can't keep Paimon waiting.
Back on in. Apparently Honkai Star Rail is having its final closed beta, and I wonder if after that if it will be announced if Honkai Star Rail will come to console. If it does, and if I really do get myself a PS5 with Blue Protocol, because that's going to be free, and I still don't remember, it did not, I looked it up recently, it did not give a specific time of when that game releases. It said second half of the year, so definitely somewhere after my birthday. So if those two games have events in them, Genshin Impact is either gonna just be put on a big ass pause, or I just stream the whole rest of the damn game.
You're finally done whispering secrets to each other? So much for promising Paimon you'll be back soon.
We were pretty quick. You're only angry because you have no sense of time.
How could you say that to Paimon? In that case, besides having no sense of time, Paimon will let you know what having no sense of fullness looks like. Your dessert is all Paimon's.
Sorry to keep everyone waiting.
No worries, we're all just chatting here. There's no serious business to take care of. Whether we're chatting outside or inside, it's all the same.
Strive to be more like Hu Tao, Paimon.
Paimon's too busy eating to talk to you.
But even though we're all well acquainted by now, I think this festive gathering deserves something ceremonious.
Oh?
Is this some local custom?
Nope. This is something I made up so that good luck will be on our side. That's all. Spontaneity is the best choice to make here. Let's use this incense burner on the table. It's been lit for so long now that the incense is running out. I'll leave refilling and lighting the incense to the most distinguished guest among us all. Lighting the incense will signify continuous growth and prosperity in all our endeavors in the new year.
I see. Perfect symbolism, as expected of Hu Tao. And speaking of the most distinguished guest here today, I'm sure we all agree that it's Mr. Zhongli.
Why does with this camera angle and shit make me think of... Makes you think of Danganronpa and Ace Attorney. Venti should have been shouting objection. Or he should have been shouting, that's wrong.
I'm not very familiar with the details of his past deeds, but chatting with him has been a real eye-opener, even for a bard who has traveled all across the world. If knowledge were a form of power, one could even say that you're a wielder of unlimited strength.
But when it comes to having a way with words, the note happened to have a good memory. It is such an unexceptional skill, yet you made it sound like an unparalleled talent. I am truly impressed. Since we all get to nominate someone... I think it's only fair that we let the parlor director light the incense.
Huh? That won't do. Don't flatter me just because I'm your boss. We are looking for the most distinguished guest here. As the host, I shouldn't be involved in this discussion at all. Now that we've enjoyed this table full of delicacies, how about we let our one and only chef here do the honors? Is this really the way this works? I didn't cook any of these dishes. It's not a big deal. Just look at her. Xiangling, the disciple of an adeptus, the stove god's best companion, the winner of the Masterful Chef's competition.
Look what the boys were doing back there. They were clapping, putting their hands together, bowing to her. The ultimate nice and spicy.
The only heir of the famous One Mean restaurant. A good old friend of mine. There's no better choice. Why does Paimon feel like we're back at square one again? Please stop! You're making me embarrassed. If we're looking for a distinguished guest, surely the second son of the Feiyun Commerce Guild counts. It's one of the largest commerce guilds in Liyue Harbor.
Huh? Don't get me involved in this.
Oh, not a bad choice. With the Commerce Guild's young master lighting the incense, we're all sure to make a huge sum of mora in the new year.
That's not how it works. Making a fortune is indeed a fine wish, but it's of lesser importance than good health and happiness.
Is this really just a big fun way of just saying the traveler's gonna end up doing it?
Which means we should choose Chongyun, the skilled exorcist who keeps everyone's home safe from evil spirits.
Huh? Now you're nominating me? I can't be the one when we have the Conqueror of Demons right here. Adeptus Xiao has the most seniority among everyone here today. We should...
I refuse. I am most certainly not the most distinguished guest here.
Is he going to say Zhongling?
You should all be able to make the right judgment based on your observations.
Wait, don't...
One person here is well acquainted with everyone else.
Oh, that's right. Even though you're always mocking Paimon, you're still pretty. Paimon said she wouldn't talk to you again.
I'm not the only well-connected person here, though.
Huh? Who else is there?
Take a look in the mirror.
Huh? Huh?
Well, now this is a turnaround.
Does that mean
I don't like it.
Paimon's the most distinguished guest?
I don't like this turnaround.
Oh, well, that was unexpected!
I agree. Paimon's just the one we need.
Who made this decision? Who on the writing team did this?
Without a friend constantly by your side, a long journey would become dreadfully lonesome.
I'm sorry, I'll take the lonesomeness at this point.
But once you have someone there to brighten up the atmosphere, everything along the way will become lively and vibrant too.
Ah, the traveler has traversed many nations. and left behind a great deal of fascinating stories. But without Paimon, they would have become quite monotonous. Paimon plays an indispensable role in making your journey a happy and smooth one.
No. Did Hoyoverse make this section so they can make people realize what Paimon is supposed to be doing, but she has not?
You guys, Paimon's not used to being praised like that.
You don't deserve praise. You've been getting worse. You've not been getting better.
Those were genuine compliments, right?
Of course, you're the best travel companion.
Thank you. You made Paimon wait for a long time, but Paimon's not mad anymore.
Don't take everything to heart, Paimon. Friends tease each other all the time.
Oh, I'm not teasing.
That is indeed true.
That means Paimon is as important to the traveler as Guoba is to me.
I mean, I've got to be honest with you. If the ending has it that Paimon is the final boss, or betrays us, or fucking dies, I don't think I'm going to care.
Looks like we've come to an agreement. Any objections before we proceed?
I trust the traveler's judgment.
Then Paimon it is.
Oh, hell.
And now, the world's most excellent traveler's greatest companion, guide, and friend, Paimon, will be refilling and lighting the incense for us. Here you go. Take the match, and don't burn yourself. But if things go really wrong, here's the 2-for-1 coupon.
Clumsily lights the incense. Indeed, it is time to say goodbye. Yeah, I think I'm still gonna leave that desert exploration until the next character banner phase. I'm really not ready for it. Or I just don't know, man. The more I think about it, the worse I just don't want to do it. I hate the desert. And it feels like I'm being pushed because there's a character that's coming that I even pretty much am supposed. What could you possibly be loading? I feel like this update has made the game load slower. So unless my game's glitched.
Yep, the tea was amazing too. You don't have to go all polite on me. Just remember to come when I invite you next time. Let's see. It's dark out, so I'm going to accompany Xiangling, Xingqiu, and Changyun back home. As for the rest of the guests, I'll leave them to our consultant.
No need. I'm headed towards the harbor to meet a friend on the ship. There's no need to trouble one such as Mr. Zhongli.
Gonna go see Kazuha, I see.
I think you know the place I'm talking about. Come meet me anytime.
Yes.
It was great getting to know you all. Let's meet again when the spring breeze begins to blow.
Bye. Oh, we should write poetry together sometime. We'll catch you all later then. Don't forget to return to the parlor later. There's something I need you to do.
Understood. See you later.
Bye.
Well then,
Rex Lapis.
just Zhongli will do. I live as a mortal in Leo Harbor now. I am just one among many who begin work at sunrise and retire to rest at sundown. If we were to consider status and seniority as Zhongli, I should be respectfully referring to you as Adeptus Shao.
Heaven forbid.
Adeptus Zhao.
Not you too.
I meant what I said. I heard that during the Lantern Rite Music Festival, you conferred with Streetward Rambler and Cloud Retainer. I take it as you've gained a lot more knowledge about the past? The same truth will sound different coming from different people. As more bear witness to a story, feelings and interpretations expand in variety too. I once had a pleasant chat about the past and present with a Sumeru scholar named Soraya, and learned a few things about her research topic from the evidence she found and the conclusion she made. Her area of research is already very close to the truth, but there are multiple sides to humans and gods alike. In the legends recorded by humans, some gods were depicted as arrogant and condescending, while others were kind and capable. But whether to me, Streetward Rambler, Cloud Retainer, or younger adepti such as Shao and Gan are something more akin to close companions. This was as true back then as it is right now. Just how Shao may seem unapproachable to most, but the Traveler has proved otherwise, so there's no need to dwell too much on certain things.
Zhongli, what you're saying is...
It looks like you understood what I meant. The director asked me to accompany you on your return, but I don't think you'll need my protection. I'll be taking a walk around and admiring the night scenery. After that, it'll be time for me to go back and meet up with the director. Goodbye for now.
Bye, Zhongli. Everyone's gone now. Paimon always feels a little empty inside when a lively celebration ends. But at least you always stay by Paimon's side. No. Paimon got it mixed up. Paimon, the best and most distinguished travel guide, will always stay by your side, Traveler.
I'm afraid there will be a lot to ask of you in the future too, most distinguished Paimon.
Good that you're aware of that. Shao, is there anything else you want to do? We could take you on a tour of Liyue Harbor.
No need. I've stayed here for much longer than I had expected. The city lights are a fine sight, but it's time for me to leave. The events of today occurred so abruptly. I appreciate your kindness.
The feeling's mutual. You don't have to thank me every time.
Okay. I'll see you next time then.
The NPCs are like, did he just fucking vanish? And with that, that's another year of Lantern Rite over. Boy, I see no one here. Were the characters standing around in their spots this year, or were they not? Because, I didn't run by anybody. Oh no, wait. Yo, he's visiting with Goba.
The vegetables are fresh, and there are enough wheats and grains stocked up. I'll pass on the seafood. Oh, it's you. We meet again. Surprised to see me here? It's the director's orders. Xiangling worked all day and night at the restaurant during the festival, and didn't get to have any time to enjoy the festivities. The director sent me here to help out in the kitchen, so that Xiangling will have some time to herself. But with someone as hardworking as you around, it feels good seeing my old friend in the kitchen, fetching ingredients and lighting fires. Perhaps I should borrow Cloud Retainer's Supreme Cuisine machine to speed things up. You'd still prefer to make them by hand, but of course.
Wait, Goba next to Goba. Goba wants to light himself on fire. Need to get all the way up there right quick. I'm pretty sure we'll see Ganyu up there. Ganyu or Kuching. If I just teleport up, it'd be probably faster. Teleport up there. You know, makes me wonder, when Honkai Star Rail comes out, and if it comes to console and stuff, you know I'm gonna be like, eventually gonna be like, alright, so the outfits in this game, when are they coming? Are they gonna be as slow as Genshin? We should probably head up to the Jade Chamber. Aha! Never mind.
Hey, don't tell me you called me over for just a game of chess.
You have to be more specific, Captain Beto. Is it that you find playing chess an uninteresting activity? Or that you're unhappy about my lack of novel ideas? If you don't specify what you mean, how could I know what I should do to please you?
Of course. I make a single remark and you reply with a full-blown lecture. Maybe we should deal with all official affairs publicly in the future. Might just make things easier.
I'd be perfectly happy with that. I'm just worried that Captain Beto's business might be negatively affected.
Don't give me that. That woman from Yenshang Tea House sometimes comes aboard to ask for information. She requested the fleet to import some goods, but how could I not know who she's actually working for?
Oh. You sure know a lot, Captain Beto. How about I ask her to come over? Or maybe we go straight to her tea house. With one more person around, we'll be able to have some variety in our chess games. I hope that would be less of a bore to you.
So, we're still gonna play chess after all.
Interesting, interesting. I don't think I'll find everybody, but we know we gotta go down to Boo Boo Pharmacy and see Chi-Chi. It's for the... Let me see Chi-Chi. You damn fool! Why are you behind the counter? Man, what the fuck? Impossible. They've done this to me again. I don't know whether I should just run around the city a little bit or run off to the Alcor. Well, teleport off to the Alcor. It's like, where's Kaching? Why, our friend is just chilling over here.
Magnificent! Absolutely magnificent.
You mean the show?
Yes. When I heard the music coming from up in the clouds, I was so stunned I could barely think or move. I felt like it had a special kind of hold over me. Or maybe it was the adeptal power within the music. And the ensemble at the end was truly sublime. I felt like I would have started to cry if I hadn't been one of the performers on the stage. Magnificent! Well, Lady Ningguang, the Tianquan of the Liyue Qixing, has invited me to visit her again at Yujing Terrace to discuss a long-term collaboration plan. I do hope everything goes well and that we have more opportunities to collaborate in the future. The next time we have another performance, you'll have to come. I will save the best seat for you. Magnificent! We couldn't have
Oh, damn it.
Magnificent! I've already given her my thanks in person. This is what she said. It is only natural to lend a hand when we see someone in distress. The wonderful music you brought to Liyue is worth far more than gratitude. Truly, I felt so honored. But I've also made a decision for myself. I will strive to create even more wonderful, original music for this era. Our era.
Yes, quite. Oh, why the hell was Choco Milk trying to join me? Like, what the... Well, look who came on back. I didn't know you liked music so much. I'm glad I invited you here. And thank you for inviting me. I've never had such a great time enjoying live music. I don't know much about music, but with the person beside... With all these people around, it's been a great experience. That's great. You've always been a quiet person, so I was afraid you wouldn't like this kind of event.
Fulfilled one lifetime dream. Are you really thinking about your next goal already?
Don't try to tell me you ain't the same way. I bet you've already thought up a name for your next opera, haven't you?
You know me too well, Xinyan. The Adeptus Seeking Voyage. How does that sound?
Oh, man! Yeah, I can already picture it.
I've also got just the finishing line for it. I'll close with, and the celestial melody echoed through the clouds forevermore.
Alright, alright. Maybe we shall visit the... You know, I'm starting to think that isn't the sound of fireworks, that's the sound of my footsteps duplicating for some reason. Which, that would be a weird glitch to just happen nowadays. Is the bookstore... No, the book place is up here, isn't... You know what, I don't remember where it is, so I'm actually not going to it. Sometimes there's people down over here, and sometimes there isn't. But if there's one last spot I can check, I know it's at the Alcor. Or probably... you know, the other ding-a-ling place. No. Why is Chi-Chi always in the most inexplicable of places? You want to find Chi-Chi? Well, you do not get to find Chi-Chi. You want to find Yao Yao? Well, you don't get to find her. You want to find Kuching? You don't get to find her. You thought you'd find Venti and Kazuha, but you don't. You do get to find Venti and Kazuha.
This is such a cool ship! Facing the sea breeze and gazing out at the soaring seagulls. Makes me want to sing out loud! Kazuha, how about I stay here and be the ship's resident bard? What are my prospects?
With your level of artistic finesse, I'm sure nothing will go wrong. But I'm afraid the sailors aboard are not the most versed in the arts. They probably wouldn't understand the deeper meaning your poetry holds.
You can't say that for sure. Poetry is spur-of-the-moment creations. Anyone viewing the same sights and experiencing the same atmosphere would surely understand. There's a port in Mondstadt too, but I rarely get the chance to board any of the ships. This one, except... Kazuha, could you tell your captain that my height says nothing of my age? I'm way past drinking age. How often does one get to enjoy a seafood feast on a ship? It'll be a real shame if there isn't anything stronger to enhance the food. Pretty please?
There's not much I can do about that. It's not because Captain Beto's not on the ship right now, but because there's no room for negotiation on this matter. Even I have to sit in the no-drinking zone every time.
But I don't get drunk after just a few sips. Trust me, I can hold my liquor really well.
You're really gonna get that drink, huh? Okay, we might be taking a shot, but I will try running around Kunrice Village. If Yao Yao isn't over here, then that would be it. But I'm gonna start talking like I'm not even gonna see her. So I very much enjoyed this lantern rite. I always enjoy lantern rite. I think my favorite lantern rite might still be the first or the second. I really can't tell. What I really like about this one the most out of all the others is that the English voices got to sing for once. And coming back to Liyue has definitely hit me with all my nostalgia. Made me feel a bit happy to play the game again. There she is. And yeah, I love being back here. The only things I've really been dreading in Genshin It's just that I've been getting a bit tired of it, and I don't want to explore that desert, but I gotta do it. That's just the stuff I'm dreading.
Granny, you play so beautifully. Do you think you could teach me?
Oh, child, you simply never stop, do you? This festival is a rare chance to rest and relax. But here you are pestering me to teach you this, that, and the other.
Don't worry, Granny. I'm a fast learner. And anyway, the sooner I start learning, the sooner we'll be able to perform a duet together. A musical duo is only as good as its weakest link. So you gotta teach me all your secrets. Oh,
All right. Well, you can start by making me some more tea and leaving it to cool on the side.
sure, Granny. I'm so happy. And all the grandmas and grandpas in Chingsa Village had a great time too.
Why Kunrice Village? Or Chingsa Village? Whatever it was again.
You mean, what am I doing here? Well, just now, I did a performance for everyone. Although I can't play an instrument anywhere near as well as Master, I can still sing. Even Granny Roshin said I did a great job. She also gave me some candies.
It's the most adorable child.
I'm so happy. He's about the Adepti.
Like, man, I'm telling you, Quee's got competition now.
There was Skybracer with the giant deer horns, and Seagazer who loved to collect treasure. Sometimes Master talks and talks for a long time, until her voice starts to sound sad. But then she always breaks into a smile again, and tells me all of the things each of them loved best about Liyue. I love everything about Liyue. Some of the Adepti are gone now, but it's okay, because I'm gonna help take care of everyone in their stead. I'm so happy. And I'm happy that Mr. Dvorak found the fairy lady from his story. And I'm also happy that it turned out it was Master all along. Also, I helped out this time too, didn't I? So that means I was paying homage to my master? Also, Mr. Dvorak got one of his friends to bring me a toy from Fontaine. I like it a lot. At first, I didn't know whether I was supposed to accept it or not, but then Master said it was okay, so I did.
Adorable, yes. Simply quite adorable, yes. Simply quite adorable. Now I'm going to take myself to Sumeru because there's something that's been nagging at me. I'm trying to find out how many quests I have to do in Sumeru. There's actually a side quest in Sumeru I've actually left behind and forgotten about. Because I didn't know I had unlocked it, but I know there's new ones. But how many do I need to suffer through in the desert? Why must they put quests in the desert, my most hated place? Could there be anything worse in Genshin than a desert? Well, I highly doubt. Because it's a desert, alright? It's not like they're just shit at making a desert. They're great at making a desert. I just hate deserts. I'm never gonna stop complaining about it. But I think Uncharted 3 is my least favorite one. Desert. That's it. Just doesn't make for anything appealing. Would you spawn in? Not you! Anyway. What am I just gotta know what I'm... wait. That's okay. Wait, no. I don't remember. Why don't I... Wait, this is a new one that was just given. I believe this one is also one that I've gotten. I think these two are new. But 2 new quests in the desert. It cannot be. Oh, fuck. No, I do have another side quest in Sumeru. I don't know where it is. Well, shit. I must have done commissions for something, but I don't know where this person is. Uh-oh. Well. Shit. I'm not revealing this side of the desert yet until I, you know, am ready. Because it'll put commissions over here. It's like, this is a small area, yeah? Is it gonna be a small area? Considering how much underground shit I went through here? And these temples? I mean, dude, right here is the giant tornado that I have to deal with. That's gonna have a whole giant quest you need to finish. How many days do I have if I'm gonna wait for the banner? I have 12 days if I'm going to wait for the banner to be how I do this. And for now, I have 40 wishes until 40 wishes good and saved up for Diha. So and that's 40 wishes from the first event in this update. At best, I will have around 60 wishes for Diha in the next update, where she will either be stolen from me or given, because I do not remember if Zhao was my guaranteed, like if Zhao took my guarantee or not. No, Zhao took my guarantee, I think. I don't know. Either way, my future could look pretty dark.
Feel the beat! Huh. Prepare to be blown away!
I grew up in the mountains, so the flowers, trees, plants, and animals are all my friends. Oh, would you like to chat with the finches? I can take you to them.